Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the bold and the beautiful edition. Today is Wednesday, August the 2nd, 2023. 23, 2023 on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to have to give it a 6. I'm going to have to give it a 6. All right, so we start off with Deacon and Sheila. Excuse me. We start off with Wyatt and Liam. It's pretty much the same thing they've been saying. Wyatt is just wanting to corner Liam into saying like, "Hey, this isn't because you have feelings for Steffi. Because I know you kissed her twice. You're divorced now. So you showing her about Finn has nothing to do with your feelings towards her." He claims that it does not, and Wyatt said, "Well, Finn has never given you reason. Like you feel like Kelly is safe with him." He was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So why are you harping on this? Like, don't what business do you have to do? None. Word. But anyways, Liam says Finn is not getting the benefit of the doubt with him. He knows that's Steffi's husband, so she wants to give it to him, but he's not with her, and he loves Steffi and Kelly, and he wants to keep them safe. And Wyatt is concerned because he says, "What you say you love Steffi?" And he was like, "No, well, you know how I meant it. No, we don't know how you meant it. So explain. Let's move on. I'm tired of talking about them." Then we go over here to Deacon and Sheila. Oh my goodness. She's still up in La La Land of Sheila is my girl, but the boy told you you can't be around him. It would actually work to Sheila's benefit if she actually listened to Finn and said, "Okay, I won't be around you." Because then he would probably because if she keeps popping up, it's going to cause problems for him, but if she keeps her distance, he might just come around more so for her than the other way. You know what I mean? He might would just come on and come around for her. But because she keeps wanting to be the person that I feel like I have a connection to him. I saved Kelly's life. I did this, and I was like, Sheila, my gosh, you gonna mess this up with yourself. And here goes Deacon talking about like, Sheila, I know, I don't want you to overthink this. I don't want you to get too emotionally tied to this, because yes, he's grateful, but you've done a lot of stuff. And she Sheila doesn't care. She just wants to be with Finn and Hayes. She said Steffi is her family and all them. I said, Steffi and them, I told you, stop calling them family. But it is what it is. My girl Sheila, she gonna be Sheila. All right, so then we move on to Finn and Steffi. Now we've been saying Finn is a stubborn one, and baby, he is acting stubborn when it comes to his mother Sheila. He said, "That is my mother, and she is a hero." Steffi said, "What?" He said, "Yes." He said, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if something happened to Kelly on my watch. So the fact that Sheila was able to save her, she saved not only Kelly, but she saved me. She saved me, and because I just couldn't have lived knowing that I turned my back for a moment and Kelly drowned. I wouldn't have been able to survive that. And so this has been a it was she's a hero. And that's my mother. And she said, "Oh my gosh, what are you saying? She left us for dead. She almost killed Kelly's mom, and she almost took both of Hayes' parents. Don't you remember she shot you?" And I said, "No, no." So messy. She shot you. She was trying to shoot you when she shot Finn. She left you in the alley because you were still breathing. She thought Finn was dead. She was still wrong. She was still wrong. But I'm just saying. Anyways, child. Finn is being stubborn because he like, that's my mama, and she rescued us, and you can't tell me nothing about my mother. And Steffi is just like, "Oh my gosh, why won't you leave? She can't be in our lives. I thought you understood that." I said, Steffi, stop trying to dictate to your husband and talk to him. Talk to your husband instead of trying to be so bossy and dictate. I understand why she's doing it. Of course, she doesn't want him around Sheila. But I also say, like, if you this can't be a marriage where Steffi always gets her way and what she says just goes. I get she doesn't want him around Sheila, but there's a better way to get what you want instead of just being like, "No, we're not gonna be around Sheila, period." Like that man is not. Finn is just as stubborn as you are. You need to sit down and tell him, why are you feeling like this? What's going on? Be a little bit more supportive of him. I don't know, child, and it is weird. Like Finn was wholeheartedly defending Sheila and everything, and I'm like, this is. And see, that's the thing about Bold and the Beautiful. They literally will go from 0 to 100 real quick because they will have a storyline just like the Hope Thomas storyline. It went from child custody to all of a sudden Hope started having daydreams about Thomas. And then a month or two later, now she's kissing Thomas and in the bed. Well, like what? Y'all don't they don't have any build up to storylines. One minute Hope and Liam are in married, and the next minute they're divorced, and he's running over to Steffi all the time. One minute Finn says Sheila needs to be in prison, and 2 weeks late, like 2 weeks ago, now all of a sudden, oh, she hugged me and I just felt differently about her. What? It doesn't even make sense. Like they don't set any groundwork for the build up of it. It's just overnight things just change. That's why the storyline is like this, child. But anyway, Steffi told him, Sheila can't be a part of our lives. And Finn tells her, you need to cut Sheila some slack. And she said, what? I don't know, child. That's it. She's shocked and appalled and horrified that Finn wants to give Sheila any kind of leeway. And he's just like, that's my mother. And I don't know what's gonna happen now. Some spoilers were saying that Steffi's gonna is going to keep Finn's secret. So I wonder if she's not gonna tell Liam about Kelly, or that he's having feelings about towards Sheila. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, child, thank you so much for watching. That's all I got for you today, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.